T'Challa, son of King T'Chaka, the sovereign ruler of the nation of Wakanda, is possibly getting recast. But what if Marvel's next Black Panther is already hiding in plain sight? Imagine the perfect actor stepping into the role and bringing Wakanda's king back to life. Who could it be? Here at Real Vibe, we hope this recast is true. The tragic death of Chadwick Boseman, who should have won an Oscar for his role as Levy Green in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, rocked Hollywood. Following his untimely passing, the 60-year-old fictional character he played on screen, T'Challa, was essentially buried with him. But thankfully, there's hope that T'Challa is coming back. And according to Chadwick's family, he would want it no other way. Today on the Real Vibe Top 5, we'll be recasting T'Challa. We wanted to pick actors who are interested in being Black Panther. Word through the grapevine, and by grapevine we mean YouTuber. She Dreads Me is that John Boyega of Star Wars, Damson Idris of Snowfall, and David Oyelowo of Selma have all been approached and turned the role down, so they didn't make the cut for us. Another name often mentioned is Aaron Pierre, but he's not on our list because he recently secured the role of the Green Lantern in James Gunn's DC Universe, a role we're excited to see him in and wouldn't want him to leave. We also didn't include John David Washington because, let's face it, if he wants the role, it's his.
I ordered my hot sauce an hour ago.
At Real Vibe, we want to add new names to the conversation around this recast. Our main criteria boil down to height, age, and resume. Chadwick Boseman was 43 when we last saw him as Black Panther, and 40 when he debuted in Captain America: Civil War. So, for our casting, we looked for actors under 40. Boseman was 5'11", so naturally we sought actors in that height range. Without further ado, here's our Real Vibe Top 5. Number 5, Kofi, Skater Boy. Standing at 6'2", 31 years of age, we think this young actor has what it takes. Muscles, check. Looks, check. But can he act? The answer is yes.
And you hear yourself? You're not my savior, bro. Look, I was doing just fine without you. I refuse to be a sellout.
Kofi has been on TV since 2007. As a series regular for 6 years on the hit show Queen Sugar, he's gained tons of experience on set. He also appeared in the Oscar-nominated film Whiplash and the box office hit Girls Trip, where he heated up the screen with Jada Pinkett Smith. Born in Los Angeles to Ghanaian parents, Kofi would be a perfect fit for the King of Wakanda. Give this man an audition. Number 4, Trevante Rhodes. If anyone deserves a shot at being King T'Challa, it's Trevante Rhodes. He's not just built like an action hero, he can act.
I told you the count was off and you said it wasn't. That's you calling me a liar.
No, all I did was tell you that.
You did what?
Rhodes co-starred in the 2016 Academy Award-winning film Moonlight alongside Mahershala Ali and Ashton Sanders. Rhodes also played Mike Tyson in Hulu's Mike, created by Steven Rogers, not this Steve Rogers.
I'm not looking for forgiveness, and I'm way past asking permission.
With his acting chops and experience, Trevante Rhodes could breathe new life into T'Challa. He also appeared in Shane Black's The Predator.
The doctors asked me the same thing. Walked to the hospital with a bullet in my skull.
And starred with Sandra Bullock in the Netflix smash hit Bird Box. With a pedigree as a high school football star from Texas, he has the perfect physique to be a superstar. Number 3, Trevor Jackson.
I just want to start off by saying thank you.
Trevor Jackson started turning heads with his role on the hit TV show Blackish and can currently be seen in the spin-off Grownish. Jackson began acting at the young age of 8, winning the role of young Simba on the national tour of the Broadway musical The Lion King in 2004. At 12, he guest starred on Disney's Austin and Ally. Perhaps Disney still has his number? Jackson also starred in the big screen reboot of the blaxploitation classic Superfly. While the film didn't exactly break box office records, Jackson's still shown.
It's time for a change.
Outside of acting, he's a singer, songwriter, rapper, and 18-year practitioner of martial arts.
I want up our supply. For what?
If Marvel wants to cast a younger T'Challa, Trevor Jackson is the perfect choice. He'd bring a fresh, youthful energy to Wakanda while embodying the gravitas needed for the role.
You're the Black Panther.
Number 2, Aldous Hodge. This pick is kind of a ringer. We've been rooting for Aldous Hodge ever since we saw him in Die Hard with a Vengeance.
No, he didn't steal it. Says his uncle gave it to him.
Hand me that newspaper over there. Don't ever let people use you.
From his humble beginnings on Sesame Street and in commercials, to voicing characters in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Hodge has steadily climbed the ranks of Hollywood. Most recently, he stole the show as Hawkman in DC's Black Adam.
Should have told me sooner. I have no fear of death.
His standout roles include Jim Brown in One Night in Miami, MC Ren in Straight Outta Compton, and the titular character in Brian Banks. If anyone can follow the legacy Chadwick Boseman laid, it's Aldous Hodge. His work ethic and commitment to the craft are second to none, making him a strong contender for T'Challa. Number 1, Ilan Noel. This one is a dark horse pick, but Ilan Noel tops our list for a reason. He's enthusiastic about taking on this monumental role and deserves more big-budget action films.
Stay strong now. I'm coming.
Ilan Noel is him. If it were the 1990s, he'd be Wesley Snipes. His acting ability and physical presence on screen is right up there with the best. When thinking of casting a superhero, charisma is key, and Ilan Noel has it in spades.
Look at all of this.
Noel's breakout role in HBO's Insecure showcased his charisma and acting range, while his action debut in Blumhouse's The First Purge cemented him as a rising star. He also co-stars in Apple TV's The Lady in the Lake alongside Natalie Portman. On top of that, Noel graces the cover of the mega-hit video game Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, part of a franchise that sold over 500 million copies. To put that in perspective, 500 million copies is more games sold than the Super Mario, Pokemon, and Grand Theft Auto franchises, and makes it the second best-selling game franchise of all time behind Tetris. With that out of the way, Ilan Noel's face is on the best-selling game in the Call of Duty franchise. His face on a Black Panther poster could yield similar success for Marvel. Ilan Noel has the presence, charisma, and skill to lead Wakanda into its next chapter. There you have it. The Real Vibe Top 5 picks for the recast of T'Challa. We hope these actors are considered for auditions. At the end of the day, in Ryan Coogler, we trust. Let us know in the comments who you'd like to see as T'Challa. Since you made it this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep an eye out for more Real Vibe content.